if you want to know how to get a 360 feedback, watch the video. First, you click on 360 feedback. The TAIQ is right here, and it is on the portal page as soon as you log in. Then you can click on collect 360 feedback to get a 360 feedback. To request it, click here. Then you will have the page with the privacy policy. Then you just have to check the box, yes, I agree. And then next, here you have the option of naming the feedback, and then you can set up a date for the feedback due date. Then you add email, names, and relations in this drop-down list. You have the option of deleting and adding more people, but it is important to remember that for each 360 feedback cycle, there needs to be a minimum of 1 manager and a minimum of 3 other people who will participate in the 360 feedback. Also remember that you need a minimum of 3 people to get some of the features in the report that we will see later. Then you can also have the option of checking the status of your 360 feedback by looking at the 360 feedback, view and modify feedback. Here you will see the number of people who have completed each of the 360 feedback you asked for. Later on, you have the option of also looking at the 360 feedback report once everybody has submitted their responses and the due date has passed. And the 360 feedback report is right here. When you click on read report, you will see the overall self-assessment score, the self-assessment interact, and the 360 feedback score with a reminder of all the different behaviors. And then you will see this heat map, which shows how much you got for the self-assessment report, but it also shows you a comparison of it by putting the 360 feedback right next to it and then the delta. And if you have had the opportunity to add 3 people for each categories, you will also be able to see the bar charts, which will show you how people graded you and how they graded you based on if they're your manager, peers, subordinates, or friends. You can also click here to see the reviewer comments if they had left some. And here you have the option of looking at the recommendations for each of the behaviors. You can access them by scrolling down, but you can also access them by clicking on some of the behavior scores.